What do you remember about your first year here when playing with Martin or practicing with him, I guess?
Just a strong, really, really athletic, competitive kid. He always loved playing basketball. I mean, me and him would play like one-on-one after every practice since he was here. Just a kid who plays really, really hard and just loves basketball.
Did you know him pretty well? Like,
Yeah, we actually were roommates. We lived
Really?
together for a while. Like I said, like during my freshman year, he wasn't really playing that much. We kind of just got a bond. We was always together a lot. We used to work out a lot together, so I know him pretty well.
Did you guys keep in touch even when he left?
Yeah, I was actually talking to him this morning a little bit, so yeah, I've been kind of keeping up on him, keeping tabs on him a little bit.
So is that just kind of friendly banter, or is there some edge to it?
I think it's more just friendly banter. I mean, I'll just jab at him a little bit here and there. I'm happy for him. He ended up at a good place.
Is it surprising how well he's playing, or did you see that in his game
Not
when he
at
was
all.
here?
Not at all. I mean, he definitely had flashes when he was here. I think he just needed to be at a place where he was a little bit more in control of his own destiny. I feel like here he couldn't really do what he wanted to do in the time he needed to do it in. So I think going to that Montana really helped him out a lot, and it's seeing benefits from him.
what do you think of them as a team? Obviously, they took Gonzaga down to the wire the other night.
Great team, well-coached team. They like to run their stuff. They have a group of guys that like playing together. We saw that during the Gonzaga game. So I think just as a team, we just have to be focused and know that we're coming in playing against a good team.
Hey, just how hard is it to beat a team up when like they just want to be deliberate?
That's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Usually, I think it's just about just how we run our stuff. And it's our defensive pressure. I feel like if we kind of get them to speed up through our defensive pressure, maybe denying a couple passes or trying to make them play a one-on-one game, so to say, and then by us pushing the ball on offense, it kind of already speeds the game up before going fast. They're going to feel like they need to play fast. But like I said, they're a well-coached team, so we'll just have to see how that plays out.
And it's not like you've really had that type of challenge yet this season, have you? I mean, every team kind of wanted to go back and forth with you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Whenever you have kids playing basketball, everyone wants to play a fast-paced game, try and go one-on-one, score a whole bunch of points. So I think that kind of plays in our favor when we get going up and down. But like I said, they're well disciplined, so we'll have to see how they react.
Coach said they change defenses a lot. Does that put more on you to get the guys organized and, you know? Each
Yeah, a
trip
little
down.
bit, but it's nothing we haven't practiced. I mean, we go against ourselves every day. We do a lot of switching defenses just to get ourselves prepared for a team that does do something like that. And then we have an incredible length during practice, so I think we're all kind of used to being in different positions, playing against different styles of defenses, so we'll be ready to react when that time comes.
Have you had a chance yet to look at your last game, and if so, did you see anything different that you didn't sort of, that wasn't obvious that night when you talked to us?
I think from a defensive standpoint, I thought I saw everything that I thought we did. I felt like our energy was there. I remember we were talking about the standard in the interview last time, and that was like the standard that Coach Romer talked about from the standpoint of as far as just being energetic on defense, trying to be in the right spots, moving on ball release and those type of things. So I think that was probably the biggest thing I took away when I was watching the game over.
You know, then obviously after someone makes 6-for-6 3-pointers, you wonder, well, how come they don't take 7 or 8? Did you see that at all, or were all of those shots just in the sort of the flow of
I
the
think
game?
a lot of them were just in the flow of the game. I mean, at no point in the game was I just like, oh man, I made 6-6. I didn't even know how many I made until after. I think when you get kind of that kind of flow going, it kind of just happens, and you don't even like remember it really. It's just kind of just the flow of the game.
The way you came out on Tuesday, you had just a ton of energy. It's pretty obvious that the team was feeding off you. Does that surprise you how much of a role you play and how the rest of your guys, compete?
No, not really, because once again, like, we've seen that stuff in practice. I mean, anytime someone comes with a level of energy, it just makes everyone else that more excited to try and do things better. I think there's been practices where DeJounte has picked up the ball, where Matisse has picked up the ball, got steals, and we all kind of just rally behind them. So every game it might not be me, it could be somebody else, and then I follow along with them. I think that's what a team is about, just picking off of someone who has high energy and is trying to do what they're doing.
But is that specifically your role? I mean, is is it your job as, you know, the captain of the team, you're the one who has to set the example no matter what?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily just my job, because I think we have a whole bunch of team who wants to lead, like a whole bunch of different guys who want to lead and want to take that role. And it's open to anybody. I mean, I'm always going to come out of the game and try and have that energy so everyone else has it. But I don't think I'm the only one who will do it throughout the course of the year.